No. What the all the languages that don't make a distinction between the two verb to know? There's clearly a distinction between connaître a movie and savoir how to play it on my TV. Or conocer a friend and saber how to help that friend. Or even conoscere a sushi place or sapere how to eat sushi rolls with sticks. As a French native speaker, I can very well make the difference between the two. But it might not be as easy for you if your native language doesn't use such a system, like English, German, or Ukrainian. But that's alright, I'm here to help you how to make the distinction between the two and use them correctly in the languages you speak. So, first, you need to know that there are two types of knowing. The first one is active knowing. You know how to ski, you know how to skate, you know how to take photos, you know how to count, you know how to speak a language, you know your facts. It's something that you've acquired through effort. And the second type of knowing is passive. You know what you've heard before, you know what you've been exposed to, you know what you're aware of. This is passive knowing. So you know someone that surfs passively, but you know actively how to surf. You know passively a spot where someone can surf, and you know actively where one can surf. This is the best explanation I've come up with to explain why there are two different verbs to know in some languages. I know it can be frustrating and confusing because sometimes the line between the two can be very blurry, and sometimes we can even use both interchangeably. From a grammar standpoint, the verb savoir is used when the object of the verb, savoir, is a verb clause, when there's a verb in it. And the second type, connaître, is used when the object of the verb is a noun. And they can be both used alone. It depends. But sometimes it's most like if someone asked you a question before, so you can answer with je sais or je connais based on the question. However, sometimes you can use savoir instead of knowing when you want to inform the person that you know what you're talking about top to bottom. So it can be je sais mes tables de multiplication. I know my timetables. Implies that I'm confident about them and I really know them well. Little tip for you: if you're talking with someone in any of the Romance languages, or let's say in French, and that person asks you, oh, tu savais que la Marseillaise n'avait pas été écrite à Marseille? You can answer based on the question, oui, je savais, or non, je savais pas. Because the person used the verb savoir in their question. You can't answer je connaissais or je connaissais pas. That doesn't work. That's a little tip for you. Do you know where I can get a haircut is active knowing, and do you know a spot where I can get a haircut is passive knowing. This is going to be easier for you as you practice, as you are exposed to the language you're learning, and that uses that system, obviously. This is the same, like I said, across all Romance languages. It works the same way. However, I'm not sure that it works the same way for other languages that make a distinction. So tell us in the comment section down below if some of the languages you speak use such a system and if it works the same way. To finish the video, we are going to do a few examples. I'm going to give you a prompt that you'll have to translate in French. I will give you the vocabulary related to it, don't worry. And then you'll have to make the choice between savoir and connaître. Of course, you have to conjugate those verbs. Ready? Which translation of to know do you need to use in this? I know a way to get in without waiting. Je, the verb you choose, un moyen de rentrer sans attendre. Yes, you got it right. It's je connais un moyen de rentrer sans attendre, because un moyen is a noun. She knows him well. Elle le, the verb you choose, bien. Yeah, correct. Elle le connaît bien. She knows him well. Elle le connaît bien. He knows where they went. This one is a little bit more tricky. Ils, the verb you choose, où ils sont allés. Yeah, good job. Il sait où ils sont allés. And the last one, a little bit harder, I think. we know that he's been traveling. On, the verb you choose, qu'il voyageait ces temps-ci. Yeah, good job. On sait qu'il voyageait ces temps-ci. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and consider subscribing. If some of the stuff I said was not clear for you, please ask your question in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to answer them. À bientôt!